This video production is sponsored in part by Inferno's Bistro, located in the heart of St. Boniface, and Inferno's on Academy, Winnipeg's hottest restaurant and lounge. Check us out at infernosbistro.com and infernosonacademy.com.
Well, Frontier Subaru is our sponsor tonight, Pat. They've got a lot of cool-looking vehicles, and we also have RCMP and police here tonight, so I'd like to welcome that. And cool-looking, what is that up there, a Ford Fusion police car? I know you're familiar with the black and white cars more so than I am, but... Have you been in the back of that one yet?
No, I haven't.
Well, just give it time.
But they let me sit in the front seat of it, too, when I got here, which I thought was pretty neat. I don't know. I didn't see that one. I saw the old Crown Vic that's sitting there, and I thought, how did they save that from Unicity Taxi?
Yeah, no doubt.
They talk about one-owner cars. I'm not sure I'd want one when those guys are finished with it. But, yeah, they are on hand tonight, and I met a couple of them on the way in tonight. Make sure you do up your seatbelt. 2 points.
Right.
And big money.
Texting, too. No. Big no, right?
Big. That's 2 points, too, I think.
I think it is now. Never used to be, but it's a heck of a fine.
Well, there's a billboard I saw in North Dakota last weekend. It said, "Stop the texts, stop the wrecks."
Right.
I thought that was a pretty good one. So, Frontier Subaru, they put the sport back into SUV with Subaru's fully redesigned Forester. Now joining the Outback and Legacy with the highest safety rating available, the Top Safety Pick Plus. Frontier Subaru, right here in Winnipeg on Pembina Highway.
Well, Pat, pretty cool news tonight, of course, in the Super Truck division. It is Hall of Fame night for the Super Trucks. They will run a 20-lap feature, and here's what I like, Pat. At the beginning of this season, before it started, they agreed that they would run this Hall of Fame race for the Super Trucks. We are going to put our first inductee into the Hall of Fame ever, into the Super Truck Hall of Fame. But the feature race, Pat, will be run completely inverted by points. So you know what that means in that division tonight.
Hey, yes, it does. It means the guy that's only missed one feature will be starting at the back. But more important than that, I think, I noticed in our notes tonight, and boy, do we have nice notes tonight, the bounty that we started a few weeks ago, somebody had a great idea. Well, thank me. All right, I'm welcome. The bounty is up to $250.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And I know it didn't come from you, so somebody has put up 250 skins if any driver in the truck class can beat Jamie Vernaus. Now, if you out there in the audience would like to see it get larger, you're welcome to bring your money up here and give it to me, and you'll never see it again. No, that didn't come out right.
See what I mean about those police cars now, huh?
Yeah, geez, I wish those guys would beat it. Anyway, if you'd like to contribute to the bounty, whoever beats Jamie Vernaus is going to get, should it ever happen, you can bring it on up here to the tower, give it to one of the girls. They got honest faces. So here comes Heat 1 in our street stock division, and on the pole is the 3 for rent. This is Jason Melnick. To Jason's outside, it's the L-Bar Rector 08. The driver is Barry Hicks. Inside on row number 2, this is the 31 car. The driver's Rob Campbell, and to his outside, a second-generation driver, the 80 rather, Jesse Peterson. And on the back of this one, another 2 rent that is Cliff Arlt. Uh-oh, maybe Cliff didn't buy the damage waiver. He's not out there yet. These rent cars, for those of you that aren't regulars with us, there's 2 for rent, 3 for rent, 4 for rent. And yes, you can rent one and go out and race with the real race car drivers. $350. And that includes everything but I think you get, they lend you the helmet, the suit, they put the fuel in it, they fix it, they do all the fun stuff. You get to just do the real enjoyable part. Hello, Glenda. Well, we got a 4-car lineup. I shouldn't mix this one up too many times. Green flag. We are ready to go racing. Oh, here he comes. It's 2 rent, and he's also a little too late, but he's going to get windburn here in a minute. That's Cliff Arlt. And we got a race going on right away, right up front. The 08 of Barry Hicks and the Jesse Peterson, the number 80, go to do battle right away. Jesse Peterson, the early leader, heading down the back straightaway. Well, you can tell where the rental cars are. They're in a different postal code than the guys that race every week. the leader is in turn 2, heading down the back straightaway now. The car number 80, Jesse Peterson, is your leader. Well, if you look at the street stock points tonight, Shane Holden is your point leader, and I don't see Shane. Oh, he's in the next race. All right. Andy Martin's in the 55 car. He's here as well. Barry Hicks is third in points. Here they come up on the rental cars once again. Jesse Peterson setting quite a pace in the 80. Well, first place is coming out of the front straightaway now, and we have the white flag out. 1 to go. Jesse Peterson, who started in the 4th starting spot, ends up on the point with half a lap to go as they head into turn 3. The 80 car is your leader. Here comes one of the rental cars, 3 for rent. That's Jason Melnick. Here's your winner. How about a hand for him? Jesse Peterson started 4th and got 1st. The 31 car is down a lap. The second place finisher, Barry Hicks, in the 08. And the 3 for rent was Jason Melnick, and the 2 for rent, Cliff Arlt.
In grade school, you wanted to run faster. In high school, you wanted to play harder. All your life, you've wanted to go further. Here's your chance. Visit the RCMP recruiting booth here today. All right, getting ready now to go with street stock heat number 2.
Wouldn't you just, that's a job I'd love. RCMP? Oh,
Well, you'd get to ride in the front seat instead of the back for once.
Right, but I would love that job. I'll tell you, boy, you wouldn't be jerking around. There'd be no traffic trouble in my neighborhood. Fire one over their head. If they look back at you, give them one right in the keister. That's the way I'd look at it.
You ready with street stock heat number 2?
Sure, let's get back to reality.
All right, starting on the pole in the 2T is going to be Pete Dominic. Outside, the 53B entry is Bill Maruka. Inside row 2, the current points leader in the street stock division. The 11JR is Shane Holden. Outside, driving the 88 out of Winkler. He is sponsored by Janssen. This is Cody Wall. And rounding out the field in the 55, this guy's had a great season in 2013. Andy Martin's driving the Sun Valley RV Triple E 55. All right, 1 to green. Pete Dominic in the 2T will be on the pole for this one. He drives the Vipond Odyssey Homes 2T. Don't forget 50-50 tickets are for sale in the grandstands. You can't win if you're not in, so grab yourself a 50-50 ticket here tonight. Well, street stock points, we talked about it. The 11JR, Shane Holden is your leader. He is 13 points up on the 55 of Andy Martins. So 13 points, a bit of a stretch right now, but Andy Martins, of course, still has an opportunity. Point leader starting inside row number 2. That car is for sale. You want to buy a fast one? That is the points leader's car. Wow, already Shane Holden in the 11JR is your leader. Andy Martin's already in second spot almost. Well, no, third now as Pete Dominic battles right back. One down, 7 to go. Shane Holden begins to pull away from the field. Uh-oh. Pete Dominic and Andy Martins get together. Dominic is spun out in turn 1 and 2. Yellow flag is out. So we're going to go back a lap and line the cars up accordingly. battling for second and third spot. Pete Dominic and the 55 of Andy Martins get together at the bottom of turn 1 and 2. And that brings out a yellow flag here. Well, don't forget, next week here at the Speedway is Country Night. Be sure to wear your finest cowboy hat and register for our banjo picking contest. See a staff member for details. Prizes tonight being thrown out by Caroline, and they are supplied by Old Dutch, Molson, and Piston Ring. Races, of course, tonight brought to you by Frontier Subaru. Well, if you're tired of parking your sports car for the winter, come experience the world-famous WRX and drive with confidence all year long. Those things are cool cars. Do check them out at Frontier Subaru. Well, a Delaware-style restart. Now the 55 of Andy Martins is in second spot on the Pepsi board. As you can see, the 53B of Maruka is third. Now the driver in second gets to pick his starting spot in row 2. So the 55 of Andy Martins elects to start inside of row 2, not outside. Getting ready to go racing here in the Delaware-style restart, and we are green. Andy Martins taking a stab at the 11 JR of Shane Holden, but Holden gets a good drive off turn 2. That appears to be the spot where he's gaining on the field. Martins now looking good into turn 3 and 4, coming up almost alongside the 11 JR. 11 JR sponsored by Shooters Billiard Lounge and Video Max. Once again, Martins takes a stab, but in turn 2, there goes that 11 JR, gains about another car length. Shane has got that car working well off of the turns. 5 to go, 5 laps to go. So it's Holden, Andy Martins, then the 88 of Cody Wall. Fourth is the 53 of Maruka. Fifth, the 2T, is Pete Dominic. Dominic, of course, getting blamed for that incident in turn 1 and 2 with him and Martins. So he goes to the back of the pack. The Sun Valley RV car number 55 of Andy Martins continues to try to catch the 11 JR, but every time they come out of turn 2, the 11 JR seems to get yet another car length. Three to go as Holden continues to lead. The Shadow Auto and Fleet Repair 11 JR. Cody Wall doing a great job here in third, just a little ways back of your leaders, but definitely maintaining his pace. Cody Wall out of Winkler driving the Janssen number 88. Oh, Andy Martins gets a little bit low. Cody Wall has got a drive off turn 2 and comes up almost beside the 55 car, but can't make the pass.
White flag.
White flag is out. Well, Shane Holden continues to pull away from the field. Cody Wall in a drag race with the 55 of Andy Martins. Martins goes to the bottom of the track, shuts the door. Your leader, oh, maybe not. Your winner is Shane Holden. Look at this finish. Andy Martins is going to take second. Pete Dominic is going to get third. Cody Wall, the first to back out of the scene of the accident, he will get fourth. Wow, Maruka in the 53B also involved in that. Unbelievable, wow. That's quite a finish. Well, no doubt about it. What wasn't any secret till the very last lap was the fact that the 11 JR was the fastest car on the track. That car is for sale, and if you're looking to go street stock racing, I can't imagine buying a better one than that 11 JR, currently leading the points in the street stock division. Well, again, we want to tell you about the Junior Fan Club. Attention young race fans, be sure to join the Red River Co-op Speedway Junior Fan Club for your chance to wave the green flag, win great prizing, and other cool stuff. Registration forms can be found at the Shirt Shack. All right, are you ready to go to work, or are you enjoying that delicious cheeseburger? All right. Well, it is Super Truck Hall of Fame night. Now, here's a little bit of information on what you can expect to see tonight. Tonight's feature event is going to pay $1,300 to the winner. It is a complete inversion based on points, so the guy that has won every Super Truck race this year, except one, Jamie Vernaus in the Dynasty Bathrooms 2, will start the feature at the back. So that is going to be exciting to see a guy that fast start at the back.